So we know that DeepSeek can do summarizing of YouTube videos. We also know that ChatGPT can do the same, but how well do they perform next to each other? Well, we're going to start out by trying a 5-minute video from CNBC, how Amazon and e-commerce are impacting seasonal retail jobs. Let's go straight into it by looking at the bottom of the description. We can see here at the very bottom it shows the show transcript button. We'll click on that. And then here it gives us the transcript, which we're going to toggle on here, and we're going to click toggle timestamps. I know you can't see it because of my face, but you can see it if you do it yourself. So then we're going to copy this entire thing here by highlighting it. Then we're going to do Control-C, and then we have the entire video from CNBC transcribed and copied into our thing. So we can then ask DeepSeek, please summarize this YouTube video. And then we're going to put in the script that we just copied, and let's see what DeepSeek says. But let's copy the exact same prompt from here, and then also ask ChatGPT to do the same thing, and let's see what happens. Okay, so let's start off with seeing how DeepSeek responded to this. So what we have here is the first part is the DeepThink R1 model, where it's thinking, it's showing us the process behind it. This, I think many people, including myself, are finding it to be maybe a little bit too wordy. We don't need all of this, but still it's interesting that it's showing us all of it in a obviously very conversational way. And then this is what we would normally see from ChatGPT now. This was the thinking process, and now we're going into the output. So the YouTube video discusses the evolving landscape of holiday shopping and seasonal employment, and then we can see a few different chapters already in this. So actually right now it's showing us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chapters, and let's see how long the video was again. So the video itself was 5 minutes long. So it seems to be doing it on each minute basis, roughly speaking. Okay, so this is the DeepSeek output. Now let's have a look at the ChatGPT outlook. So ChatGPT has done it very differently. As you can see here, it's gone through a lot less information, a lot less description. For one, we obviously don't have the thought process that's going through. So it says here, thought for 19 seconds. So that's telling us that it processed the information for 19 seconds. ChatGPT didn't give us any of that information in terms of how long it took for the output to come out. The other thing that DeepSeek has done here is it's put it into much more condensed and understandable information, where we have essentially bullet points and then even sub-bullet points beneath hand, whereas here we simply have it in a basically long paragraph format. So here we have the video explores how e-commerce continues to reshape the holiday landscape. Now we have quite a lot of details here. We have information like the numbers, the dates, the revenue figures, etc., but it's all clumped into one. I would say DeepSeek is doing better at this. However, let's see if we ask ChatGPT, please write this in a more concise way with bullet points. I've misspelled concise, so I don't think ChatGPT will mind. So let's see if ChatGPT can do better with this. So right now ChatGPT is simply giving us the information without really going over any explanation or analysis of it. It's essentially literally spitting out the numbers that we see here. Whereas DeepSeek gave us more of the numbers, and it also gave us an explanation of what those numbers mean. So frankly, and I didn't expect to say this, but I would say DeepSeek has done a better job of this so far, which is pretty impressive to say the least. That's not the only experiment that we're going to do now. We started off with a 5-minute video from CNBC, but what happens if we try a 40-minute video from CNBC? So we're going 8 times the amount now. Well, let's do the same thing we did before. Let's go to the description, have a look at the show transcript button, and essentially I'm going to do the exact same thing we did before. Let's start up a new chat just to make it a bit cleaner for us, and the first thing I'm actually going to do is simply ask DeepSeek how many words or how many characters are in this script. So how many characters are in this script? I'm going to take off the DeepThink R1 thing just because we don't need that right now. That's actually something to keep in mind, is that that's a feature that I actively decided to turn off because it's not that interesting anymore. Okay, so it's taking DeepThink some time to think right now. It will of course tell us the amount of time that it took to output. Oh wow, okay, so that's the first time that I've seen DeepSeek do this. The server is busy, please try again later. That's not a good start. Okay, let's see how ChatGPT handles that. The exact same prompt this time. Let's see what ChatGPT says. The message you submitted was too long. Okay, so neither DeepSeek or ChatGPT are able to handle this. Maybe it would handle it on the Plus edition, but I'm on the free edition right now. Okay, so neither AI were able to do the character counting or the word counting. Let's see what charactercounter.com is saying. So we tried 6,810 words, and neither DeepSeek or ChatGPT were able to do this. Now what I do wonder is when DeepSeek says the server is busy, please try again later, does that mean that when the server is less busy, we'll be able to use it? Because ChatGPT's error message simply said the message you submitted was too long. So does that mean that sometimes DeepSeek would be able to do it, but ChatGPT will never be able to do that amount of information on the free edition? Okay, so we've tried a video that's about 5 minutes long, and we've tried one that is way longer at 40 minutes long. Let's see what something in the middle looks like at 15 minutes this time. Okay, so looking at the character counter for this video, it's 2,700 words, so sizable difference. Okay, so let's give DeepSeek this one, and again, ask, please summarize this video for me. Let's see what DeepSeek says. And whilst we wait for DeepSeek, let's see what ChatGPT does with the same information. Okay, so I gave it the information and it's asking me, what would you like me to do with this text? Even though I did say, please summarize this video for me. So I'll simply say summarize. Okay, that was quick. Whereas on DeepSeek's side, it's saying the server is busy, please try again later. So I wonder if it's a capacity thing in the moment, or if it's just a general thing that DeepSeek won't be able to do long videos. Okay, so my conclusion on this is simply that DeepSeek is doing a lot better when it comes to analyzing videos that it can actually read, whereas ChatGPT simply isn't able to do it in the same concise way. It's not as easy to read necessarily, the information isn't as clearly presented, but on the other hand, DeepSeek literally isn't able to pick up longer videos of, let's say, 6,000 words or longer, whereas ChatGPT did handle that on the free edition. So that is DeepSeek versus ChatGPT in summarizing YouTube videos.